Welcome back, everybody. We're going to take this chivalry test, and we're going to ace the shit out of
Are
it.
you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's play some fucking King's Quest.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Now, I'm going to say that's Manny.
Manny. We're friends,
because
you know.
he's
We have kind of an
translating
alliance.
Achaka's
Next
language.
question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
I'm going to say that's Achaka, because he's the only one that doesn't speak the
Okay,
language.
moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
I'm going to say it's Whisper, because remember he ran across the log really fast, and he said full name. Whisper's really the only one with a giant name.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
It's Princess
Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct.
Oh, of course
Great
I did.
job,
Come on
Pockets.
now, buddy.
Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here! I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy, or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Yeah, I have a hideous beast, huh?
Ooh. Whisper can do it.
Oh. Hello. Alright. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Alright. So, let's go find ourselves an eye of a hideous beast.
So, how did you find an eye?
Is there a hideous beast in here?
lurking inside.
He just puts his hand in it. Come on, buddy.
Rude.
Rude indeed.
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah. Oh, what about that one? Oh,
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
well, there's town. Let's go check out town.
Pick,
Oh.
pickety pick.
All right, what's going on over here?
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
What are you picking, buddy? What the hell are those?
I'm almost done here.
All right. Well, let's get to town.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Okay, I tell you what, we'll go to town in a little bit, I guess. This looks like something interesting.
No one should notice one bell missing.
Cool. That's the you did good sound.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
Interesting. What was that eye? I saw an eye.
The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
Oh, all right. So, what I've noticed here is, oh, all right. I tell you what, let's get back to our original plan and go talk to the blacksmith lady. But what I've noticed here is that it is opened up into the kind of game that the old King's Quests were, where you could just go around anywhere and pick up things and, you know, try to solve problems and stuff. And I guess we're just gonna see what happens here. Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh, or not.
Shoot! Beat it!
Did she break that thing?
These dumb lanterns are always breaking.
Oh, I guess
You
she
hear
did.
that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are
Wizardry and
super aggressive
toiletries.
this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
I'm into patches. Alright, so like I was saying, most of the older
I
games...
walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Alright, so this is another choice to make. So we're going to check all the choices before we make one. But, yeah, most of the old King's Quest games just kind of plopped you down and let you go at it. And, you know, you could go almost anywhere and, you know, tackle things in the order that you thought you needed to, as long as you had the items to get over those. So that's what it seems like that's what this has turned into, which I'm a big fan of.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of Yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it?
A
And the
dragon,
most
maybe?
curious part,
Because remember, this is
nothing else
before the
missing.
events that took place in the first
Anyway,
episode.
take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. So, you know what you want?
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What the hell is that on
What
the wall?
a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, have a kind heart. Probably wouldn't blind a beast just to win a competition. Your arms look like they've never even held a bow. No, you're just too nice. But perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges.
Really?
Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
No, that thing
I'm
looks
sure you've got a
really
prickly
cool.
situation that needs
And I do
attending.
have one gold coin. But
Bye.
unlike
Fortune
last time,
favors the bold,
where we just
and
ran
Maya
into and
favors
grabbed
the
the first
fortune.
wheel we found, we're gonna check all three of these before we make our decision.
Back away from the crumbler.
We're gonna assume that each shop
Unless
has a
you
way
have 50
to
gold coins
continue.
for a work order.
Well, I don't have 50 gold coins.
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
All right, that's gonna have to be for later, I'm assuming. Swing by the bakery, and then we'll go up to the wizardry and toiletries. Hey, buddy.
Hello there, and good afternoon. If I do say so myself, sometimes you roll the dice, and they all come up wenty. Even though the bridges are out, and my supplier has gone missing, I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish
you're
more
welcome.
people were that trustworthy around Daventry. Now, you fine strapping lad, how may I help you? How can I help?
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much
Is he a
fighting
Fae?
and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella,
Why does
like
everybody
myself.
say that?
And I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take
I wonder if
part
it's
in the
because I let the
violence.
dragon go in the beginning.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie.
It's not there, dude.
A delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would
I
they?
suppose that's true.
Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what, if you can find me
I'm
some
clearly gonna have to
starberries
figure
and
out this
sugar
bridge
shrooms,
business.
you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
I have one gold coin.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Well, all right.
Good day.
Bye pie.
Let's go check out the last option. I mean, that's assuming that there isn't another option of just going out there and finding a beast and killing it.
want the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with
You look
his
so
heart
excited.
if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep, there was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see. How can we help?
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham. With a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Well, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
Oh, it's totally not
I'm
gonna
afraid
work.
that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule-makers.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening!
Yeah, that's not white,
Oh,
buddy.
oh, well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for
You
the
mean like a
price
pumpkin?
of one shiny gold coin.
Fare thee well.
May your brain be filled
All right, so I have an idea, and this idea is entirely influencing which one I want to go with. Now, remember, in I believe episode 2, we found some brambles that were blocking the way to a well, which may or may not be the well that we went into in the beginning of the game. I think that it's not, just because of the geography of it all. But I'm betting that this weird gardening tool will get us into that area. So I'm going to buy that one
Hey, Graham.
and go that route.
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye.
Well, all right, shit.
What can I get you?
How much for that gardening tool?
1 shiny gold coin.
Bye.
All right, I
Trust
can do
that
that.
gut of yours.
I guess I have to actually give it to her. It's my last gold coin.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
I sure as
I
fuck
did.
did, Gwendolyn.
Gold costs a fortune.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
That's right. All right. Let's get out there and see if it works. I'll see you guys in the next video.